Hey guys, welcome to Alberta Adventure Family. Today we're going to get some more stuff done on the dome.
Or would you let it be if I leave tonight? We could do this right, we'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light before you turn?
So today we got all the trim done all the way around our beds. I know you guys have been waiting for this, so had my dad come over and give me a hand, and Cliff does a great job. His company, if anybody's interested, there's Anytime Renos. If you're in the Edmonton area, give him a call. He will definitely does good work. Did all this in a day. Looks great. Just got to put the top cap on and it'll be all finished off. I know, super excited to have these beds tied in. Our heat is now hooked up and plumbed with natural gas, so that's all complete. And it was a nice 15 degrees in here this morning when I came out here, and it was 0 outside, so just in time. And everything's flourishing.
Not quite finished, but what do y'all think of the, it's called Herb Garden Green by Benjamin Moore Paint. It is a stain actually, and so we've done 2 coats, but so far we're happy and it looks nice. Now we have to do the top rail. Mike's just going along, doing all the wood filling right now and filling in all the screw holes and all along the cracks. So he's just working on that. But yeah. So yeah, we got quite a few strawberries coming. As you've seen, tons of cucumbers. Peas coming up, some of our broccoli and cauliflower. Citronella's just gone crazy. Got some carrots all the way along here. Still got a planting behind here. My sweet basil's just loving it in here. Cherry tomato bush out in there is just loving it too. We just cleared off all the tomatoes though. And yeah, then we have our tangerine here. It's looking, and our kumquat here has all this new growth and a whole bunch of new fruit started on it. So that is awesome. It's loving it in here as well. Blueberry bush is coming great. Got some garlic chives. And our banana tree here is loving it as well. It's growing every day. Every day, I swear, it produces like a new, lovely, like look at these leaves. Teddy bear sunflower. Ooh. And we got watermelons growing good. Our African violet is just loving it in here as well. Beautiful. Without a care in the world, I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back all the way. Oh, and my ginger, look. And I planted my turmeric just the other day, so that's gonna be still a bit. My ginger, it's coming up. It's doing great. Loving life. Mike's also started going and placing some stone through here, and then we're gonna bring it up level, obviously with some gravel in between. So that will look quite nice. And then that will cover in all of our lines as well. And then we'll work on fastening our lines properly all the way down. I had to stop just to say, look at this. It's starting to turn. It's looking beautiful. Everything's just starting to slowly turn behind us. Welcome fall.
Oh, it's green. What's going on in here? What you doing? Huh? Oh, you're painting. Wow. That looks nice.
Here, Daddy, your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the kids to do the first light coat of the beds that we just did, and it's looking good. Got all the green laid out, and now I'm gonna go around and give it all a second coat because it's a water-based stain, and could use a second coat just to fill in all the little white spots. But yeah, pretty happy with it so far. So now we're gonna transition all this top plate and paint it all up with a nice stain. I picked this nice brown, so this will tie in nicely with the green, I think. You tell me what you think. I think it'll look good. And we'll just paint all this with a nice oil-based stain, and it's not gonna touch the food, so I'm not too worried about that. The only reason I'm going with the oil base is because we're gonna set planters on top of it, so it's gonna get a lot of moisture sitting on it, and the oil will repel the moisture. So stain it once. I mean, I've done all this already, gone all the way around. It looks really good, I think, once it's dried. And with the green, it'll pop nice. And it must be cold in here because the heater just kicked in. I hear the pilot running. Fan's not going yet, but the pilot's on. Oh, there it goes. Now we'll get heat coming out of her. It's out about 50,000 BTUs, and it should heat this greenhouse when it hits minus 40 outside. I mean, they say 30 degrees difference in these domes. So if it's minus 30 outside, it'll be 0 in here. So that's really good, which means this shouldn't have to work too hard to keep it. You know, we want to keep it about 15, so 55 Celsius Fahrenheit, 15 Celsius. So here's what it looks like all stained. We got the green done, all the top board done in brown. Still wet, so that's why it looks glossy, but once it dries, it should look beautiful. Get a quick little walk around here so you can see. Yeah, quite happy with that. It turned out really nice.
It's all been a waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time.
All right, so today, exciting day. Our baby chicks, the ones we hatched out early July there, they are about 9.5, 10 weeks old. And I am going to join the flocks today. So in the past, we've just opened up the small run and kind of allowed them to associate, feed together, things like that. And it's worked out great. So I think I'm gonna try the same thing again. Chickies. Hey, chickies. You wanna join in? Here you guys go. Join up. And the other little guys are in here. Hey. Gonna join up and have some food? Have some grubs? Or some scratch, I shouldn't say grubs. I've opened up the gate. So, like our usual plan of action is to, just like I said, we use our old coop for the babies. And once they're old enough, we open up the door, we throw down some scratch, throw down food. We do 2 to 3 days of just hanging out back and forth in between the two. And yes, there is some fights, there's some scraps. We can figure out who the asshole roosters are and separate those guys, because there's always at least one that literally just has it in their eye and in their head that they are on a mission to kill. And we don't like those roosters, especially around the kids, so we will get rid of those guys. And then after a few days, we join the flocks into the barn, and we will close up that coop for winter, unless we have to quarantine or, like I said, separate off some roosters to give our hens a break. But it's so nice having a smaller area and then our big main barn. What are you guys doing? They're just being good old country kids, just loving life, digging in the dirt, sticking it in their mouth. Oh my gosh. The memories they are making to be young again. So we got a list and we just keep marking things down and crossing things off, and it goes on and on and on. All things and so much more that need to be done before winter. So yeah, we've just been trying to knock things off one by one, everything from our canning to winterizing things to getting our coop winter ready, our greenhouse winter ready, our yard winter ready. Oh, so many little jobs that we just never got to all summer just because we've been so busy. So just winterizing the RV here with the struggle method. Don't have the right connections. This works. Anyways, dumping in some antifreeze. Got the water pump on, and I got all the lines open, so we'll wait till we get them running through.
You had me at home, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you.
Oh,
And you got
sounds like it's dying. All right, so I've just picked myself some lovely herbs. There's some sage, oregano, cilantro, rosemary, calendula flowers. I'm gonna take these out to the chicken coop. You know what? Herbs are full of all different types of nutrients that your chickens will absolutely love. And it freshens up the coop a little bit, and whether they're dried or fresh, I find they're great in the nesting boxes or down along the bottom. Also helps repel bugs. So we're just out in the garden. We're at the point now where we're risking frost. So I'm pulling the zucchinis and our little watermelons. They didn't get very big this year, but that's okay. We've got some planted in the greenhouse. Pulling our tomatoes, and I'm gonna leave in things like the carrots because they actually can withstand a frost, and I find they're a little bit sweeter after a frost. So yeah, let's get this done. Got some more zucchini. Oh wow, big guy. All right, You want to hold that?
Yeah.
We don't need nobody else. I got you.
Wow. Yeah, there's a little one, yeah. Then I'm gonna rip out these zucchini plants, and there's like a whole bunch of little zucchinis on here and some flowers still. The plants are thriving, but they're just not gonna last because it's gonna get cold. And they're gonna go to the chickens, and that's gonna be a delicious snack, and it's gonna keep them busy all afternoon. There's so many tomatoes, so many.
This pick on many.
So many beautiful peppers. Like, look at these guys.
Look at this juicy potato.
Juicy what?
Juicy.
What do you call them?
A juicy tomato.
A juicy tomato.
Look at this one.
Tomato. Tomato. Or tomato. Whatever you prefer. All right, so got quite a bit of zucchini in here. Tons of tomatoes, and yes, I'm gonna be picking all the green ones too, laying them out. I honestly find that if you lay your green tomatoes out on some cardboard or even on some towels, I do it in my heated garage where there's like minimal light. Takes like 3 to 4 weeks to ripen, and it's always worked for me. So yeah, I don't worry about those green tomatoes. Next, these have been curing for about 2 weeks, so now I'm gonna cut these off and let them sit out for another 2 weeks, and then they should be good to go. So when I do cut, I leave like 2 to 3 inches. And they'll be perfect.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything.
Yeah, not a bad little onion harvest. I've never really planted onion bulbs before. But not too bad. Some of them are small. Got some big ones though. I planted a mixture of red, white, and yellow onions. We'll lay them out to dry here in an indirect sun location. So I'll let them dry for like 2 to 3 weeks. Might rotate them a bit, let them really dry up and cure. And then I'll put them down in our little cold room area for the winter until we're ready to use them. But yeah, see, we got some decent little ones. I don't like them too big because we don't use them enough. Like I find I end up putting half of it in my fridge or something and it doesn't get used up right away, so. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more family fun adventures in Alberta.